Okay guys, today we are going to see a little bit about Chinese traditional archery. I receive always a lot of emails from various countries of people interested in know more about this tradition, this martial art, this way of doing archery, this way of enjoying different bow designs from Asia, or tambering, what it is, what is not, how to use it, how long is the length of a bow or an arrow, and many specific questions, which they all have an answer to, but it's imperative to explain first that the way we do this is more important than what we do. This will be familiar if you come from Kyudo, Japanese traditional archery. It will come familiar to you if you're already doing for many years a traditional martial art from Asia. But it will not be so clear if you come from Olympic archery, if you come from sport combat, competitive sports in general, because it's a little bit more holistic and it's a little bit more different than doing just archery in terms of I take a bow, I take an arrow, yeah, maybe have a different shape, it's a little bit more interesting because here and there, and the length of the arrow is not short, it's long, or it's not light, it's very heavy, and I use it and go to the target, I'm very happy. If you want to do something like that, nothing wrong about it. Just I don't recommend you to do what I do because it's not made for that. This is a discipline that comes from thousands and thousands of years ago and was for various reasons, was done for various reasons. One was, of course, hunting. Another one was the war, and another one was for the rites, for the archery ritual. So, three different ways to do it, reasons to do it. Neither of these are of any interest for us today. Because if you really need to hunt, we have rifles, we have crossbows. You don't really need to do what we are doing now. If you need to go to war, again, archery ritual, majority of people don't even know what historically they are. So, three reasons that really don't match very well our modern way of living. So why we need to do it? Because intrinsic to the practice, traditional practice of what we do, there are some way of doing it that will improve your life. So take this as a physical and mental stretching. It's a physical and mental exercise that will make your body stronger, your breath stronger, your posture better, and in general, your focus of your mind, of your spirit better, which are all things that you actually need in our modern life. So, just to explain to you, to the people that say, okay, I do martial art, I do archery, I do fencing, I do this and that, because maybe something happened. Because maybe someone come in my home, a thief, and I need to defend myself. Now, if you really need to do something because you are afraid, because you need to be more sure of yourself and stuff like that, you live in a dangerous place, dangerous country, dangerous neighborhood, I discourage you completely to do anything traditional, even traditional karate, okay, or traditional jiu-jitsu. No, do things that are made for have a fast achievement that implies modern way of training so that you have a modern outcome. Again, So why I do what I do? Because I don't need to fight in the streets. I don't need to go to war. I don't need to hunt for survival. I like the fact that what we do, it's something that comes from the past, have a traditional attitude, have a traditional way to do it, which implies also the war done with bladed weapons, implies also hunting from horseback. So it needs a specific kind of focus, a specific kind of training that I like. I really don't care about doing archery today if I can have a rifle for hunting. Normal archery. When I see normal Western archery or Olympic archery, I feel like a huge sense of discomfort because I really don't know what they're doing. So it's probably the same reason people from boxing sees traditional martial art as a waste of time. Because for me, doing boxing, it is a waste of time because first, I don't need to compete. I don't care about competing or winning or losing some kind of championship or something. I don't need it for my immediate survival in the streets, for fights, some bad guys, stuff like that. It's not even legal per se to defend yourself in that way, so it's pretty useless. So I don't need to do it. What I need a strong body. I don't need to get hurt. I don't need to be punched in the face. I don't need to do a form of archery that will make my joints weaker over the time. I need to be stronger, healthier, and more powerful the day after day that I practice, year after year that I practice, and so on. And that's what we do. It comes actually of a great help to do all of these kind of things. It will improve your posture, improve your breathing techniques, implies that you need to structure yourself in a certain way to have your body completely reset up, muscular, tendon, coordination, all to make a physical exercise that is extremely difficult. We don't just pull and push like in Olympic archery. No. We open the bow like our two doors in front of you, which is an exercise that splits your torso in half, back and forth, and open with your breath and come together. At the moment that the effort finish ends, the arrow has been let go. So it's not about aiming, pointing, holding, releasing, nothing of that. It's like tensing an elastic that naturally at a certain point will end its trajectory and its length, and then will be naturally let go. Then you will have the maximum kinetic energy transfer to the arrow, because back in those days, the problem was the Olympic aiming, the Olympic accuracy. Torso of a man is pretty much as big as this. If I hit it here or here, is absolutely the same. The problem is that the large majority of bows, even 140 pounds, 160 pounds, are not actually able to pierce a man. With an armor, it's even worse. But even without an armor, with heavy clothes, it would be very difficult to actually kill him at 20 meters. So they were developing a way to express not accuracy, but power. Then, of course, over the time, when you do it every day, you acquire also an incredible accuracy. But it's not our problem. Our problem, our game, our goal is to let the arrow go at the very end of its trajectory, its length. It's really difficult because your body will stuck. Your body will tremble. Your body will react to a physical exercise that is really complicated. It starts from the feet, is coordinated by the center of your body, your Dantian, Ming Men, and Qi, your breathing techniques, and is transferred through the whole body. in one single movement. Even the bow itself is designed not to have any peak of force. So when you go, of course, you will encounter different stages of force tested. At the beginning is less, and then is more, and then is too much. The bow is shaped in a way where the lever will help you to manage the whole process, hopefully with the help of your good body and good movement, good coordination, to have it as smooth and fluid as possible. Because in the moment that you stuck, you are losing energy. And I need to transfer as much energy as possible to let go with one hand and to let go with the other. So arrive to the end and whoom. Very difficult, that's why we try many times. This will build a power generating force inside your body. The more you do it and the more come up and down, you feel it through your spine, you feel it in the dantian, your posture will be naturally up. And at the end of the practice, you will feel recharged. Not out of breath, not with pain, muscle soreness, and so on the next day. You will feel actually recharged. And you can do things in your life better, with more focus, standing straight, more oxygen to the brain, more oxygen to the muscle, more coordinated, to turn with your body in a way that you feel the gravity in a very different way, and then helps you in your everyday life efforts and to live better. And that's why we do what we do, to live better, which I believe is the most important thing. Thank you.